NATO generals couldn't believe their 1983 war game was real. The year was 1983, the Cold War was at its frostest point. Tensions between the Soviet Union and the West were at an all-time high. Nuclear annihilation felt like a very real possibility. In this climate of fear, NATO launched its annual command post exercise. It was codenamed Able Archer 83. This wasn't just another routine drill. Able Archer was different. It simulated a transition from conventional warfare to nuclear conflict. The exercise involved realistic messaging and procedures. It used actual codes, command chains, and communication methods. U.S. forces in Europe practiced moving into a heightened state of alert. B-52 bombers were deployed, rehearsing their nuclear strike missions. Even heads of government were simulated as being involved. The realism was unprecedented. This level of detail was precisely what caused the terrifying misunderstanding. The Soviets were watching. They were watching very closely. The KGB and GRU, Soviet intelligence agencies, had been on high alert for months. They genuinely believed that the US was planning a first strike. This fear was fueled by several factors. President Reagan's harsh anti-Soviet rhetoric was one. The deployment of Pershing II missiles in Europe was another. These missiles could strike Moscow in minutes. They interpreted every move, every signal, as preparation for war. Able Archer 83 was the final, terrifying piece of the puzzle. The Soviets saw the exercise not as a drill, but as a cover. They believed it was a clever ruse to mask a real nuclear attack. Their intelligence network, codenamed RYAN, reported feverishly. They documented every change in NATO's alert status. They noted the unusual level of realism, the deployment of forces, the encrypted messages. It all seemed to confirm their worst fears. Soviet forces, in turn, began their own preparations. Air Force units in East Germany and Poland were put on alert. Nuclear-capable aircraft were loaded with live warheads. Command posts went to ground. Submarines were deployed. The world teetered on the brink of accidental nuclear war. The generals directing Able Archer were oblivious to the true Soviet reaction. They were playing a game. The Soviets thought it was deadly serious. Luckily, cooler heads eventually prevailed. Western intelligence picked up on the unusual Soviet activity. Some analysts recognized the dangerous misinterpretation. The exercise was scaled back. It was concluded earlier than planned. The immediate danger receded. But the incident served as a chilling wake-up call. It showed how close the world came to accidental nuclear conflict. The realism of Able Archer 83 nearly caused the very war it was designed to deter. The generals, unknowingly, had brought the world to the precipice.